Hello guys, myself Trend Hive Academy. Welcome to the General Carding and Cyber Security Awareness series, and this is the part 3 of the series. So, in this video, we will cover the bin basics, how CC works, and the hidden data presented by Trend Hive Academy. So, let's move like what is the agenda and what we will cover in the video. So, first thing is what is bin bank identification number, what is Extrap, about bin extrapolation and CC generation. What is CC credit card structure and its components? How is bin related to carding and binning? These are both different terms, carding and binning. And one more thing about carding and binning. In carding, scammers about real card to do carding, and in binning, the scammers what do, they will generate the CC using some stuffs like CC generator available like numsogen and like that, and using the generated CC nobody can do carding. Understood? Binning is whole a different process. Binning is only used for taking trials again and again for free. Difference between carding and binning, which is riskier, which is riskier means in both of them which one is riskier. And the next topic is about what is bin patching. You have heard about bin patching, is it real or not? How to find high hit or non-VBV bins, high success rate bins. It is like what scammers do in the back end and how it works. Let me show you, and everything is just for educational purpose. Don't use it illegally or like that. So the first topic is about bin. What is bin? Bin stands for bank identification number. Definition is like bank identification numbers refers to the first 6 digits of a credit or debit card number. It is assigned by the issuing bank or financial institution that helps identify various details about the card. Like let's say there is a bin, there is a CC 414720. Let me explain from here. Let me also show you how to generate CC. You have to go to this numsogen.com. Wait, it's loading. Verifying. Yes, bro, I am a human. Take your time. I hope everything is going good and like you like my classes. Oh, it's loading now. So let's say go to advanced. Then let's say the bin is 478200 and I don't know anything. Here you can generate CC, and don't think that this will give balance. Like if you selected this and will on this, then don't think that this will have balance about something. This is a fake data. This is a generated data. Understood? So this is a fake data. Don't do this. So let's say let's took this control plus C. Here we have. So what happened? One minute. Notepad. Where is notepad? Yes. Let's copy whole of this. Oh. So let's say these are 10 CCs. What is this? These all are CCs. How many CC? There are total 10 CC. Now how can you find bin of the CC? The bin of the CC is the first 6 digits. First 6 digits. This is the bin. So what is the bin of these 10 CCs? 478200. Why? Because this is the first 6 digit and it is the bin. Bin ho gaya. This is the bin. Now let's go to extract. What is extract? Extract means more than 6 digits but without CVV. Understood? And sometimes without year of expiry and month also. Like to say this is extrap. Control C. This is first extrap. Then and let's say this is second extrap. Last 4 digits. Yes. This is also extrap. This is a extrap without the CVV, and this is also a extrap. Okay, now this is CC. So I hope you understood. These are 10 cc's, and in these cc's, what is the bin? Bin is the first 6 digit of any credit or debit card number. So 478200 is the bin of whole these tens and per each also. What is extract? Without CVV data, or without month and expiry data, without CVV also. What is CC? This is CC. You can see the whole data with CVV is called CC. I hope you understood it also. And here, this is, you can use numsogen for generating fake CCs. So this is the bank bin bank identification number. You can see it. So let's move ahead. I hope you understood about the bin and like what is bin and what basically bins do. Bins will determine where the cards come from, like what type is it, like platinum level, signature level. Signature level is the best bin. If you find the signature level bin, that is fucking great, bro. And how transactions should be processed, it also depends on bin. So now let's move to the second topic, that is about a structure of a bin and what it represents. A typical credit or debit card is about 16 to 19 digits long and follow a structure format. First 6 digit is called bin, which will give you the bank name, the card type, the issuer and the country. Next digits will give the account number, unique number assigned to the cardholder. Last digit will checksum, used to verify card validity using the LUHN algorithm. This is a different algorithm. So you don't need to go through this, the LUHN cardholders like that. So example of a credit card number, if let's say this is the credit card number, so what is this? This is the bin. 455612 is the bin because it is the first 6 digit, and this is the unique account number. So now moving to the next topic, that is what is Extrap bin extrapolation. Extrap is the process of predicting or generating valid credit cards based on known bin. As I told you, the let's say the bin is 414720, then you can easily generate cards, but these cards will not work. What happens? Because these are the fake data, just generated data, not the real data. Understood? Extrap is like a term. You need to understand this only. Okay? Extrap and bin are the terms which are used widely in carding. So you need to understand everything. Now, how does the extrap work? Fraudsters start with a known valid bin. Using algorithms, they generate multiple possible cards number under that bin. As I showed you, the generated card numbers are tested to check which ones are valid. If successful, the scammers can use those cards for online transactions. Bank and the payment processor implement AI-based fraud detection to block bin extrapolation attempts. What happens? Like the again, yes. This is the, let's say the scammer got a bin which is giving a hit of $100 per transaction. Then what will the scammer do? They will make a extrap. What will be the benefit in the extrap? Here he have only a bin, but in extrap he will have a particular year and month of expiry. This also affects much because sometimes, like let's say a bin a extrap of 429 is working much, is giving higher hit more than $200, and another same bin, the bin will be same like 478200. Here also bin is same, bin is also same 478200, but what will happen this time is the expiry is 5 and let's say 27, and it is giving hit of only let's say $80. So this one extrap also matters and bin also matters in carding. A scammer tries to find bins and extraps and tries to find always new because old ones got patched. And what is the meaning of the bin patching? You will get to know after some minutes. And this is the CC as you think. So welcome. So coming back to the topic. Yes. So yes. Extrap works as you know, and banks and securities are getting higher, tighter. So in that case, your payment might go decline also. So now understand what is a CC, credit card basics and the hidden data. Structure of a credit card. A credit card is a payment instrument. A credit card CC is a payment instrument issued by the banks that allow users to borrow money for purchases subject to repayment with interest. A CC has multiple security features including the first thing, as I told you, the bin, the card number, expiry date, CVV, and the track 1 and track 2 data. This is the encrypted data in the magnetic strip form. As you can see, let's say this is the magnetic strip. You have seen this on your credit or debit card. And let me show you this. Like a CC is a type of card through which someone lends money to order something and they will repay that money. And what hackers or scammers do, they tries to find credit cards for getting higher hits means to order something of high amount. And there is one topic, that is track 1 and track 2 data. What this data do, this data is used for physical card transactions. What scammers and carders or hackers do, they just tries to find the track 1 and track 2 data, and after getting it they decode it and they again encode it on a blank card, and using that blank card they do cash outs in real world. This is very dangerous and risky and illegal work, so never try this. This is just for educational purpose, and use this knowledge just for educational purpose only. Hidden data in a credit cards are like EVM chip data, billing address and zip code. Non-VBV cards, some credit cards don't require additional verification service like OTP. Those are called non-VBV bins and cards, making them more vulnerable to fraud. So always scammers and hackers try to find the non-VBV bins so that generate and buy non-VBV cards. I hope you understood this also. So now how is bin related to carding and binning? You will say like, what is the purpose of the bin in carding or binning? Role of bin in carding. Let's first understand what is the role of bin in carding. Bin helps fraudsters to identify which cards have high success rate. Some banks implement a strong anti-fraud measures while others don't. Some banks means to say there are two different banks. Let's say there is a X bank and there is a bank. A bank has very less security, but X bank has very high security. So in this case, in X bank you will there are high chances that you will find VBV cards, but in A bank there are more likely chances to get non-VBV cards, because the A bank does not have much security and the X bank has more security. So here you will get VBV cards and here you will get non-VBV cards. Okay, I hope you understood this also. And a good bin means higher chances of transaction going through without issues, without any kind of OTP issue, two-factor, multi-factor authentication. The payment will go through easily. So role of bin in binning. Binning is the process of finding and testing multiple bins to identify the best one for fraudulent activities. What fraudsters looks bin with low fraud detection, non-VBV, which will require no OTP, high success rate on e-commerce websites like, and mainly binning refers to taking trials rather than ordering physical products or any kind of stuffs you can buy. Binning is the process to take any trial like YouTube trial, YouTube premium trial, Crunchyroll premium trial, like that. Only trial. Binning refers to only trial things. Now the difference between carding and binning. What is the basic or the main difference? In carding, a stolen credit card's data are used for unauthorized purchases. And in binning, you need to find and test valid CCs from a bin. And in binning, there is always used generated cards. Okay, for free. Like you can generate cards for free. Understood? And in carding, you have to buy the data. A scammers buys the data and then make carding. And in binning, anybody can do binning free of cost. So key differences are carding uses already a stolen and purchased CC. Binning focus on generating working CCs from valid bins. Binning is the first step in the carding. Once a valid card is found, it can be used for purchase. I am not saying that through binning you can't do carding. Through binning, you or any scammer can do carding, but there are very less chances. Like in a month you can do it 0 times. Okay. So the topic comes is what is bin patching. What is bin patching? You have heard about bin patching. Let me show the reality that is in real time the bin is actually patched or not. What happens in the backend? Bin patching is the process of modifying a bin to bypass security system and make fraudulent transaction. This is a high language written. I break down it, okay, for you guys. So bin patching basically means modifying a bin. Modifying a bin means there was the bin, like let's say first day. Let's say this was the bin. What happened, bro? Wait a second. Yes, there was a bin 478220. Yes, 478200, and website is apple.com, and working time was 2 days. What happens here? There was a bin 478200. Many scammers and carders found this, and what they do, they go to apple.com and tested it, and after testing they found that this website is vulnerable with that bin, and the bin is 478200. And in that case what happened, scammers carded products of Apple, and in this way what happened, this bin got flagged by Apple. Why? Because let's say there was more than purchasing power of, let's say, 4000 people using this bin carded Apple. What will happen? Apple will, as you know, Apple have high security, but still there are some vulnerabilities. So in that case, Apple in 2 days, Apple banned the bin. If the real owner of the credit or debit card also tries to buy anything from apple.com, he will not be able to buy because Apple have banned the bin. So in that case, if you have that bin and you are trying to make payment, what will happen? Your payment will be declined. Why? Because Apple has banned the bin, and in this case what will happen? The bin is patched. In this case, patchad, yes, the bin is patched, and this whole process is called bin patching. It happens in the backend, and many times you see that somebody who has carded anything and give you the bin will not work. Why? Apple, the website has blocked it. So that's why. Because why? Because more than suspicious activity counted here. So that's why. And sometimes not always bin can be patched. Okay, like 478200, let's say the bin was working at apple.com, but let's say you found this bin yourself and you gave to 10 people and 10 people carded it. Then what will happen? After, let's say 10 people, in 10 people 2 people setup was bad. Understood? Setup also matters. In setup, what is included? Like anti-detect browsers and stuffs like proxy, not regular proxy. You can use this gonjoproxy.com, and like that. There are more things you can use, like your digital footprints. Okay. Digital footprints, your time zone, then your language, and your WebRTC, your WebGL. There are lots of stuff. Okay, so this was whole the process. Yes, so we are at slide 9. Let's move to slide 9. I hope you understood everything. So this what is, yes. So I hope you understood the bin patching. So now let's say what are high hit bins. High hit bins are those bins which have a high transaction approval rate, meaning they are working well with online purchases. Characteristics of high hit bins are card that will work without OTP, that is non-VBB, card from banks with weak fraud detections, cards that allow international transaction easily or domestic transaction easily. Okay, now let's first understand the theory, then I will understand, like I will teach you in a that way that you will understand these things very easily. Okay, first understood these. Non-VBB means non-verified by Visa. VVB means verified by Visa, and non-VVB means not verified by Visa. These are the cards bypassed by Visa or secure code authentication, so that when scammers makes payment through non-VVB bins, their payment goes through without any OTP. Without any OTP. They don't require OTP verification. They can be used anywhere and low risk of transaction failure. So let's go to this again, and let's say there was a bin 414720. This is credit card bin, and the bank name is Chase Bank NA, and it is from US. So the topic was about how to find non-VBB bins. So let's go to some website also. Savastans. Then go to this. Yes. Let's say you found many bins like 478200, then 483313. Let's say 547665. Let's say 414719, 414718. What, these are the parallel bins. This is a non-VBB bin. Okay, right here. This is non-VBB. Okay. This is a bin. What? How? These are the parallel bins. Why these are parallel bins? Because you can see 414718, 414720. It is just 2 times backward. Okay. So let's log in into Savastan. KNS3. Oh, fake captcha. Sorry, captcha was wrong. So it is login in. So let's say I found bin. So how can I check that the bin is working? Like I mean to say the bin is non-VBB or VBB. For understanding this, let's say we found these bins. Yes. Let's copy paste it. Here, oh sorry, not all. You have to give command. You have to come to this LFC checker bot, and you have to give this command. In LFC checker you can, yes, this is the username LFCCHEK_bot. So you can access it free on Telegram. Here you can see it is non-VBB. This is showing VBB stated none out of VBB. This means these bin cards will not require OTP. Understood? No OTP required. Why? Because this is a non-VBB bin, and you need to check always. Let's say this one. Let's give him command VBB. No, this is not a valid bin. Okay. So let's say this one 414728. So VBB 414718. So yes, this is also, this is Wells Fargo. Let's say again VBB 414719. Yes, here you can see this is VBB. You understood the difference? This is non-VBB, this is VBB, and this is called parallel bins because they are just 1 step ahead and 2 step ahead or backward. So these are the things you need to check it. And how can you say this is high hit? Because it is a credit card bin. And credit card bins like and how can you find non-VBB bins? Let me show you. And how can you find high hits? The second topic was about how fraudsters find high hit or non-VBB bins. Here I shown you how to find non-VBB bins, And now I am showing you how to find non-VBB high hit bins, from which any scammers or hackers do, or in reality what they do, they make the payment high hit. Here you can see the bin I gave you, 414720. So for taking high hit bin, always select credit, and you can go to any website, any CC shop for getting high hit. For country, you can select the United States because that will be much better to find non-VBB. Phone, yes. Email, yes. You can select the label also. Label, let's say gold. Yes, here it is gold. And card type should always be Visa or Amex because these are the best. Now you just have to click on search. It will process and give you some bins. Now you will say that how can I know that this bin is high hit bin? Like, you know that debit bins or debit cards have limited balance. They will deduct balance from whatever they have. But in credit card there is no limit. You can spend as much as you want, but there is certain limits. Like, there is, I have selected gold. In gold there are limit of $20,000 something. Here you can see he gave me some bins. Let's check it. The same process. These are the bins which will give high hit. Just you need to know that this, yes, this is literally crazy, man. In one time I got a non-VBB bin. For your sake that this bot is real or not, let me show you this again. This is also non-VBB. That is crazy, man. This sometimes this bots got no, this bot is working good because as you can see I literally 2 times got valid bins non-VBB, but now I found a VBB bin. So these bins can be used for carding and scammers find in this way. Okay, and scammers also have another way, I don't know. These are some ways through which you can find high hit non-VBB bins. So let's move to the 11th slide and this 12th slide because 11th is over. So final conclusion is that bins plays a critical role in credit card security and fraud prevention. It literally refers to carding. Whatever happens, bin also plays a vital role in carding. While some people misuse bins for illegal activities like carding and binning, banks continuously update their security measures to prevent fraud. Key takeaways are bin are essential for identifying card issuer and processing transactions. Extrapolation is used to generate potential valid CCs, which is very rare. Oh. High hit and non-VBB bins are targeted by fraudsters for getting higher success rate and ordering whatever they desire. And bank nowadays use AI driven security to combat fraud and carding. So in this way, the class is over. Let's meet in the next video of the series. If you want to contact me, then you can DM me here on my Telegram. This is my username, and you can join my Telegram channel. There also comes update. And if somebody wants to collaborate with me, then you can Gmail me, email me, same thing. So this is my username. You can contact me through Telegram. I will definitely reply you. So thank you for watching. Definitely I hope you like the class and share it as much as possible. So thank you. Regards, Trend Hive Academy. Bye bye.